In regards of what is going on in the country right now, the protests happening everywhere, north, south, west, everywhere in Nigeria. It seems people are actually really ignorant of what the real cause of the problem is. A lot of people assume that we are in a democracy. That is far from the truth. Nigeria has never been an independent country. We've been under the rule of the neocons, our colonial masters. They never left. They simply installed their puppets to serve their interests and their interests only. So the hardship going on right now is as a direct result of the war going over in Ukraine. They are milking us 10 times more because they themselves are broke. Wars are expensive. And where do you think they're getting their funding from? So it is left for us in Nigeria to suffer. While the little left, the political class, feast on it, squander it, and live lavish lives, then we are not supposed to be happy in this country. You're not. We are supposed. The plan is to keep us impoverished, uh, with the notion that they think that a hungry person cannot fight. But now they've underestimated the spirit of the Nigerians. So Nigerians are lashing out. But our president, they are all cowards. They are all cowards. Well, that's why I say if you have to be a leader in this country, you have to have balls of steel to stand up to the West, our colonial masters. You really, really, really have to have a balls of steel. And what do? They look for the most gullible person that they can install there. And unfortunately enough, Bola Tinubu fits the qualifications. And they put him there. And what else can he do than to serve the will of his masters? Because if he doesn't do that, it's either his government will be toppled or he will be assassinated by you know, the CIA. They're all over the world and meddling in the political affairs of other countries, not just Nigeria, not just Africa, all over the world. That is what they do. Look at Venezuela. Huh? Look at just all over the world. So for you to really be an independent country, you have to be in perpetual war with your colonial masters. So the Arab countries have got it right. They stood firm and fought, and that is why their countries are developing. China got it right. They resisted, and till tomorrow they are still being threatened by war. Yes, it's true. Nigeria, we don't have weapons. We don't have nuclear bombs. These people are actually pointing a nuke at you. Hey, do what we want, or else we'll nuke you, we'll destroy you. And all our leaders do is bow down and say, "Yes, sir, no problem. I'll give you anything you want." I say, well, if you do that, I promise you, you and your family will be well taken care of, and that is all that matters. So that is why when Emilio said it's my turn, you see, if people actually recall when the military was ruling, if they had allowed Abacha to get his way, if the West didn't assassinate him, they said Abacha was a killer. Yes, he was trying to kill them all. Who was he trying to kill? People like Tinubu, Nadeko, Tinubu them. Well, he tried to wipe them off the surface of Nigeria. But he failed. Assuming he succeeded, we will not have Tinubu on seats today, causing untold hardship to the Nigerian people. He will have taken them out systematically, one by one. All these people, because he knew they were very wretched. These people are not Nigerians, they are not patriots. So we need patriots. So the people calling for military regime takeover, I do not blame them. We were far better off in the military. In fact, most of the development that happened in Nigeria was during the military regime. Our refiners were working. That was why they placed so many sanctions on Nigeria, placed so many sanctions, trying to cripple our economy, trying to make them bend. At the end of the day, Babangida got tired of the pressure. He left it for Abacha. But Abacha, being a very strong and adamant person, well, at the end of the day, they got to him. And we're here today, hmm, buying a cup of gari for 500 naira. Can barely cook a pot of soup. When it is time to cook, I actually have, what do you call it? Heart attacks because uh, I can't afford it, to be honest. How much have I earned today? How much is my earning for the day to cook a pot of soup? 6,000, 7,000. I've got children to feed. I've got other bills to pay. I've been living in Darknet where I have no light. You stay in Imo State. There's never been electricity, not even for one day, year in, year out. I don't even know if we've got anything like electricity. Uh, so I have to rely on diesel, and diesel ain't cheap. You can imagine how many liters of diesel you're going to burn just to charge your phone. So um, people, the Northerners calling on Russia to come and help us. Well, I think they are beginning to catch on because Russia is a very strong opponent of the West, and I think they are the only countries that can actually back Nigeria to chase away these people that are milking us dry, making us without conscience, turning us into animals, not just slaves. Now they are turning us into animals. So Nigerians, wake up. Wake up, learn. Our problems are they originate from our colonial masters, milking us dry. Then our leaders are cowards, betrayers, traitors, unpatriotic people. So we need leaders that are strong and confident that will be able to face. Look, that's a very hot seat. If you're going there, you're going to be threatened every day of your life. You look at what has happened to past African leaders that try. Just imagine what happened to Gaddafi. Libya was a paradise. For 30 years, they kept on undermining his government, funding uprisings till the extent gullible people, gullible citizens took up arms against Gaddafi. And where is Libya today? Libya is now a shithole country because they allowed NATO illegally. Can you imagine them coming from where they are? These people are international pirates. They have no conscience. Bombing another man's country. For what? And the African unity they betrayed our fellow African brothers. Nobody wants to sacrifice um, his comfort because all the leaders are all comfortable. Why should I die when I'm living in billions? When my generation and next generations can never can never suffer. They are like in Nigeria. They will say, after all, Nigeria and my papa get them. I chop my own. Let the next man chop. That's how it goes. So please, my brothers and sisters in Nigeria, hmm, if there is going to be a change in this country, we need to flush out our colonial masters. Oh, look, who are the people taking our resources? Huh? Who are the people mining our oil? Why should we have petroleum and our refineries are not working? Then we have to buy petroleum products from people that don't have petrol. Rather than them buying from us, we are buying from them our own oil. We send our oil there and buy it back. Look, this is ludicrous. Our leaders should stop deceiving the people. You need the support of the people. The people are ready to support you. That is all you need to stand against this international meddling in our affairs. Once the people were ready to die with you, but you have to be for the people and not for them. So, thank you, my brothers and sisters. I hope you people should have a happy protest, although it is a first step. Yes, it's a first step. But until you have a change in government, people that are true Nigerians, true patriots, people that are ready to die for this country, things will always remain the same. Thank you.